She wants you to promise and profess that you are different. You would never do that to her. And she will pull out as many promises as possible from you because she already knows you're going to do everything in your power to keep those promises. Once those promises are made, that's hook, line, and sinker. But wait, there's more. Once she's reeled you in, she needs to anchor you so that you never leave. And she does this by playing on your integrity even more. Because you are someone who values your promises, she gets you to repeat those promises over and over under the pretense that she needs reassurance because she's so afraid, so vulnerable. And here's the caveat. She actually is incredibly sensitive and insecure. What she really needs here is for you to feel like you can never, ever break the promises and commitments you've made to her. Hence, the reason a smart, sensible person has such a hard time leaving this abusive relationship. And then she'll test you. She'll throw a few bombs in to make sure that you prove your integrity. And once you do, the real game of cat and mouse begins. In this case, if the game is still unclear to you, you are the mouse. You're the one being toyed with. Here is where the abusive push-pull cycle begins. That hot and cold Jekyll and Hyde, or whatever you want to call it. It's that back and forth between pulling you in to meet her needs for attention and admiration, and then crushing you. And she'll crush you by highlighting your faults, your weaknesses, your insecurities, your fears, and you will be wondering where that sweet, sexy goddess went. Don't worry, she'll be back. Only it will be for shorter and shorter periods. The real goal in this stage is to confuse you, to make you question your judgment, your worth, to make you lose your individuality and blend right in with her, to make you feel like you are lucky to have her, and to ensure that you keep her, you will constantly praise her and you'll never go against her. You'll stop holding your ground because the consequences of standing up for yourself are too intense and too damaging. So you'll start to shut down, to feel helpless, maybe even anxious, depressed, because she's eroding your sense of self, breaking you down. And if you start to pull away, she'll sense that right away and she'll give you a glimpse of what attracted you to her. She might even build you back up slightly, like a cat who pretends to let the mouse go just to pounce on it again as it's getting away. And on top of all this, she'll separate you from your friends and family. She'll be insanely jealous when you give any attention to anyone else, even if it's your kids. She'll threaten to leave, and she'll do anything to exert more and more control over you. You basically become her possession. That's responsible for keeping her happy, making her look good, taking care of all her needs, while you get, well, nothing. Abused. And because you're a good person, someone who wants to protect and keep your loved ones happy and safe, someone who wants to keep your promises, all these amazing qualities when in the right hands, but when in the hands of the female covert narcissist, these are really, really detrimental to you. So if you're staying because you made promises or because you still think you can help her or save her, then you're staying for the wrong reasons. If you're staying because you think it's love, it is not. And in my opinion, the only thing worse than being in an abusive relationship is being in it for one more day. And if you manage to break loose or get discarded, don't go back.